Going long, going short. You have a long position. You have a short position. What does that even mean? I'm Clay. Let me explain. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you're probably maybe like I was when I first got involved in the markets. And I looked at and I would see going long, going short associated with time. So you go long, that means, well, you must hold onto a stock or an option or, whatever you're trading, Bitcoin for a long amount of time. Or if you're going short or you have a short position, that means, well, time-wise, you're only going to be holding onto that position for a very small amount of time, right? A very short amount of time. That's how I used to think about it. Hopefully, I'm not the only person that ever viewed it as that, but that's not what it means at all. Good news is it's very straightforward. And although it's not very intuitive, and maybe I should have done some research, I'm not quite sure where what the history of this terminology, where it all kind of came from. But I'm sure there's a story. I don't know what that story is, but I'm just going to explain long and short, and that way you don't confuse yourself like I did when I was first getting started. So let's just first start with long. And if you go long, so that's another way to kind of look at it, is you can go long. So that's the jargon there. And all that means, nothing complicated at all. And this is more so what you would traditionally associate with the market. But when a price goes up, so you have a price goes up, that is how you make money, okay? That's all that means. You go long, that means you want the price to go up. That's how you make money. On the flip side of things though, if you short, or again in lingo, you go short, I should probably put, there's a process of, shorting. So let me put that down there too, just so we can try to cover all the lingo out there. So you can short, you can go short. There's the process of shorting, although now that I think about it, longing, I've never seen longing. I have seen shorting though. But all that means is that if a price goes down in value, then you make money. Wait, what? You can make money when prices go down? How does all that work? Well, I have another video I'll put down below where I go into how that's possible and how the market works. But from a top-down, just surface deep level, yeah. In the markets, it's crazy, especially the first time you hear it. But when a value goes down, so for example, in the stock market, if a stock price goes down, you can actually make money by going short. So that's just what that means. Again, I really want to reiterate this. All this stuff when it comes to time, no, none of this has anything to do with time. It's just all about the direction that the price goes. So one final time, fill in the blank for me. If you go long, you want the price to do what? To make money. If you're saying you want the price to go up, perfect. If you go short, you want the value to do what in order to make money? Hopefully you're saying, as weird as it sounds, you want the value and price to go down, but yet you make money when you go short. Perfectly, you have an understanding. So that is what long versus short is all about. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.